Hello everyone. Welcome to October. Surprise! I got dressed up for you guys because we're not dead yet, so you might as well dress up. Yes, this is the surprise I meant. It was literally just a costume. A magical creature doing your readings this month for sure. So let's dive right into the lovely Patreon group that supports my work through monthly donations signed up through Patreon, and in return I give them these readings. If you'd be interested in being in this group, by all means, please go to my Patreon and sign up. And I would love to have you, and I will share my psychic abilities with you once a month. I'd also like to let you all know that there is another Schumann Resonance class that I'm hosting on October 25th, 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. For those of you around the world, I also have those times below this video that you may prefer to know about. And yeah, I believe that's all. So without further ado, let's get into October energies for all of you beautiful people. Thank you again for helping put food on my table. I love eating. Dear Source, may I please do reading for the Mind, Body, Spirit complex behind the account Island Butterfly 28, Island Butterfly 28, Island Butterfly 28. Woo! All right. I've got two cards for you. One's popping out the bottom, one flew out the top. Let's see what your reading is this month. So the first card that I see here, this is the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles, again, is a juggling act in a way. It's a juggling act with your resources and your time. You're being recognized for that part of your life is currently occurring, is that you're juggling home and work probably energy, or energy between you and a project or you and another person. And this juggling act is going to work out. You just have to continually put effort into making that balance occur in your life. And what it looks like is that you won't be needing to do it for much longer, because there is an abundance coming your way that is going to help not have to juggle your finances as much, because you'll be financially secure, more financially secure, so it's going to release some of that burden. The Ten of Pentacles is, again, a treasure chest full of money. So this is a really good sign for you. Really great energy for October. Yes, wait till the completion of this month. Wait for the full moon to arrive on October 31st when everyone else is dressing up in lovely costumes and sharing bliss in their own way. You are somehow going to be very aware of this wealth that's coming into your life. That's what I see. So all the bliss and grace to you on this month, and I will see you next month. Thank you very much for being here. Glad I could dress up for you. Dear Source, may I please do reading for the Mind, Body, Spirit complex of Nicole. Nicole. What is that Nicole needs to know at this time that would be of service to her on her path? Ooh, another one-off card. Let's see. The Knight of Wands. Okay, so the Knight of Wands is the Knight of Fire. Also the Knight of Creativity. Often, at least according to my book, when this knight is rolling through, this could be a creative endeavor or idea that's going to actually have you move or transport or change something in your immediate life. There's going to be something transmuted through fire. It's going to happen pretty quick. Just try and stay centered, allow your passion to guide you, and wherever you're moving or traveling to in this month, just keep your eyes on that time, because it is in transformational time. Definitely use that opportunity to the best of your ability to one-up yourself and give love to whatever it is that you're delivered to service in. And that is your reading for this beautiful October. Good luck on your trip, your vacation, your travels, wherever it is, how far you may go. And also, a message for you is the Five of Cups, which is talking about mourning a loss or a relationship that didn't work out, or some sort of relationship or agreement between you and another person. It didn't work out the way that you were expecting, but the message of this card is please do not forget the relationships that you have in your back pocket that you kind of take advantage of because they never really threaten you or put anything in your way, so you don't focus on them as much. These people need more of your attention and love right now versus those things that you're constantly mourning. You need to let those things go, and you need to remember the relationships and the good things that you do have in your life and invest your positive energy into that because it will blossom more than what you lost. Okay, so that is their message for this month. Wishing you all the best this October. I love you very much, and thank you again for all your support. Dear Source, may I please do a reading for the Mind, Body, Spirit complex of Ellen Wong. Ellen Wong. Ellen Wong. What is it that Ellen needs to know this month? Ellen, I have 2 cards for you. Ooh, I'm going to look at those as a reference too because that was quite a pile. Okay, so what do we see here? I'm getting all turned around. I'm seeing the 3 of Pentacles first. So the 3 of Pentacles is somebody who has successfully began a business or some sort of venture that is starting to bring in some sales. You maybe have sold your first couple products in your business or something like that. And the message of this card is that please keep going. You have successfully began to become better at your craft and your offering, and you're going to continually get more sales, but you also will need to put in more work because you sold your stuff, so you need to make new stuff available so more things can be you can provide more to the environment of people who will trade you things for them, basically. So you're entering into an area of commerce. These wings are so uncomfortable. Ironic. All right. It's these little elastics right here. That's all. That's all. That's the only reason. It's worth it, though. The next card that I see for you is the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune talks about basically your destiny is arriving in your face. You're arriving to your destiny here, and that the wheel of your fortune has landed. You know, you spun the wheel and your destiny is like, boom, it's right there. You're like, yes, destiny is happening right now. I'm living it, I'm breathing it, I'm growing it, I'm expanding it. And I'm also celebrating it. I'm celebrating this moment of clarity and understanding on what my destiny is, on what I want to move forward doing. And so please continue to celebrate that. It looks like that you're going and chugging along just very, very nicely in your creation, whatever it is that you're giving out to people for their lives to be better, thanks to you. So this is your reading for this October. Very, very nice. I'm also seeing a few things here that I want to show you. I'm seeing the King of Swords, which is the person you would trust with a sword. So someone that trustworthy is coming into your life who could protect you and make really smart, quick decisions. I'm also seeing the Star, which is a healing card, basically healing of the waters, the understanding, the overall understanding of the universe on an emotional plane, what's going on. And this also can bring, you know, healing and understanding to you and to the lovers in your life. So either your love life or the lovers within you, your divine feminine, divine masculine balance. You're either working too hard or, you know, you're waiting too long or trying to manifest too hard without action. So just make sure that those 2 bodies are in union together. Looks like they will be. We also see the 6 of Pentacles, which is you giving more of your time and your energy and your effort to others because you are so abundant now that you actually do have an overflowing cup to give others who you feel guided to help and support to also reach an overflowing cup so they can pass it on and pay it forward. We're all just paying it forward. And then we're seeing an actual new cup coming in, another relationship coming in for you to overflow your time, money, and wealth onto. And this also is an excellent creative idea, and it's going to inspire you. And it's going to move your life quickly. These ideas and inspirations are going to then start flooding in. So looks like that there's this kind of relationship as well that's forming and moving into your life. Looks like it's going to be creative as well as you're going to be generous to this relationship. Not overly, you know, not depleting yourself, but generous. Like you're with your overflowing cup. You want to invest in this relationship, it looks like. And there is like a lot of healing going on and trust with the Lovers. So with all that information for you, I'm wishing you the very best, most wonderful, most loving October and into November season. Until I see you next, let me know how this went for you. And I will see you again soon, Ellen. Thank you very much. Dear Source, may I please do a reading for the Mind, Body, Spirit Complex of Keenan, of Keenan, of Keenan. Aha! You get one card this month. I see the Fool card for you this month. So you're beginning something new. You're beginning something fresh. Your old lessons and your old knowledge on how certain things are supposed to work, just throw it out the window and just enjoy the fresh new thing. Try and not let all those old ideas and things bog you down. Try and release them. That's the old you. That's an old situation. That was an old lesson. Now you're moving on to something fresh and new. You need to have faith and dance with the cosmos and what it gives you. And I was told just like psychically to look at the bottom of the deck for you. Oh, and I just grabbed 2 cards, so we'll grab both those cards. And I see the 9 of Cups, which is again a very, very, very happy person. Very happy person where they are sharing their happiness with the whole group, with all of their friends and family. They are just overflowing with happy, good feelings and good times. And I see the Star card, so I see a healing also taking place, as an alignment with your inner emotional world, your outer emotional world. You are mastering and mixing emotions and enjoying emotions now. They are a pleasurable thing more so, and this is going to lead to healing in emotional ties between you and others, and just basically you and yourself and the things that you did in the past. So just let those things go, play in the waters, and receive your good times and also this fresh new beginning for you. Hold it in great high faith. You've earned this. This is going to be better than last time, and it's going to teach you new things. So I know you're already so learned in all the other things, but new things are coming. So that's what I see for you this month. It's an excellent start. And yeah, it is the season for it. We are in the Venus season, so I'm seeing a lot of love going on, and I also see the Chariot card again for you. So you are in your vehicle, you are aligned, and you need to remember to stay aligned and keep the negatives and the positives and your light and your night and your grief and your thrills in alignment, and use them to follow and fulfill your divine will. Your will and the divine will together move forward with a balanced polarity. Focus on that. And that is it. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I will see you next month. Dear Source, may I please do a reading for the Mind, Body, Spirit Complex of Cassandra. Cassandra, Cassandra. What is it that Cassandra needs to know this month that would be of service to her? All right. Wow. Very interesting. Okay. So I'm seeing 2 cards for you, one on my left and one on my right distinctly. So I'm going to read this with the receiving and giving energy in context. So here we go. You are receiving a vacation. You are receiving time to rest and integrate all that clarity and knowledge that you've gained these last few rounds of experiences. And please rest, please integrate, and take that vacation. Okay, so if your mind's buzzing and you're like, I need to be doing stuff, I blah blah blah, I got stuff and things and whatever, I feel busybody and anxious, it's time to vacation. And with the sending energy, the right hand side, I see the 4 of Pentacles, which is somebody who has finally gotten enough pentacles basically for them to survive and thrive and, have a few things in life that are good. And also they are continually bringing in that wealth for themselves. But the mention of this card is that you may be preoccupied slightly with your budget, with how much you're giving and taking with your finances. Because now that you've got them, you're holding on to them a little too tightly is what this card tends to mean. And so just, again, with your calculated understanding of where you want to spend your energy, and treat yourself or treat your family or treat a friend, but don't be afraid to just give or spend a little on a luxury thing or on a friend. Just spend a little, you know, don't go crazy. But don't be afraid and preoccupied with your wealth, because it's going to only lock you up. So keep it fluid, keep it watery with that, in my opinion. That's the energy of that, of this reading for you. So you're going to be sending a little bit more, I would say you're sending a bit of conservative energy with your finances, and so you may or may not want to choose to make that a little bit more gentle and a little bit more balanced, I would say, because again, making sure your resources are in check is very important. And I don't think that's what this card is saying. I think the card is saying don't be afraid to give a little of your resources, because you'll be all right. And that is your message for this month. Very poignant, very to the point, you know, but very much appreciated, of course. Again, I meditate for days preparing for these videos, and then these 1 or 2 cards come out, and I'm like, this is it. Like, this is the message that I'm prepared and able to give. So really take it to heart. I really do work on this, so please, I wish you all the best. And, you know, those messages are very helpful. So I hope that that was a good enough gift to push you onward in your life. You know, I just have to have faith in that. And I will see you next month. Dear Source, may I please do a reading for the mind, body, spirit complex of Joe. Okay, Joe, we have a few cards for you this month. Okay, 2 are face down, 2 are face up. So I'm going to start with the face up cards. Okay, so the 2 face up cards on my receiving left-hand side are move on is the first card. The Eight of Cups is talking about basically releasing relationships around your past, investments, emotional investments, basically. Emotional investments is the water aspect. And you're turning around, you're leaving those behind, and you're moving onward with your path and with your journey and with your mission. So if you've been having a hard time of being like, should I stay or should I go? Do these people still need me? Whatever. This is a sign that it's time for you to move on. And you will be victorious. This is the Ace of Swords is talking about victory through your own efforts. So you will have to work on whatever it is you're pursuing next, but you will be successful. So that is on the left-hand side, my receiving side. The face down on the sending side is you're sending, here we go, you're sending some divine masculine energy here. This is the Ace of Wands. Very phallic, you know, for a reason. This is very much the seed of inspiration and the creative wand in order to get what you want done. So you're wielding that in your sending hand is what I'm seeing. So you're sending your creative will into the universe. You are creating something right now, and it's exciting for you. So exciting because it's something new for you or something that you're less experienced in, and you're gaining a lot of experience through doing this, through sending this, through making this thing. It is a study and a growth of your soul and in your life and your experiences, and you're moving from an apprenticeship position, you're going to be moving into a mastery position in whatever this is. So you're currently in apprentice mode. Enjoy it. Get yourself some fresh notebooks, some fresh pens, write things down, sketch things out. Just enjoy creating with your pen in your hand or your magic wand in your hand. Write it down, whatever it needs to be. Just draw it, write it, make it a concrete item in your reality, and that will begin the flow if you're having trouble starting. So that is my advice for you this month through these cards. I'm wishing you well. Yeah, what else do I want to say? Yes, happy October. Dress up and do something fun. Shock people with your light as well. Enjoy it. Share what you can. Dear Source, may I please do reading for the mind, body, spirit complex of Debbie. What is it that Debbie needs to know this month of October that would be of service to her? Wow, we're seeing a lot of similarities again this month, Debbie, but the good vibes this month. October is always checking out with the good vibes. Okay, so let's talk about my left-hand side, receiving side. I'm seeing the Nine of Cups. So you are receiving good news. You're receiving your wishes coming true. You're receiving such good vibes that you're like, yeah, I want to party. I want to have my friends over. I want to celebrate. I want to cheers. I want to dance. I want to enjoy myself. That's the energy of the Nine of Cups. And then we see, ironically, some combative energy here. The Five of Wands basically talks about you watching a whole bunch of people fighting amongst themselves with their ideas, and you also have an idea and an opinion about the matter. You may also need help with your creative project, because these may all be creative ideas people are fighting for attention over. This group of people does not have the energy to receive you and hold space for your idea, is what the message really is. So even though maybe you're super psyched about this idea, you're super psyched about this news, the people in your immediate environment don't seem to be in the receptive place for that, which is kind of ironic. But I'm seeing healing as well here. So I'm seeing you. So you're receiving a whole bunch of cups full of water, and then you're taking it to the other level. You're taking it to the next plane, the major arcana, the next plane of existence in the stars. You're going cosmic with this, and you're playing with these waters. You're moving these waters around. You're playing them. You're pouring them. You're seeing them. They're healing you. You're sitting amongst them. They're pulling out all the bad. They're recycling and moving and transforming the energy of your aura. And so enjoy this healing energy that's going to be coming in to this. So you may even be celebrating the fact that all these people who are fighting are now going to be receiving some healing because of some type of revelation or something that's going to be coming. This is the energy and understanding that I'm getting from your reading. Of course, I want to hear what you have to think about this, but hopefully this makes sense to you, and it looks good to me, so I'm excited for that. The world needs it. So thank you for your cosmic understanding, your healing water energy that you're going to be handing to people, and I wish you all the mystical blessings of the universe, of course, and I will see you again. Dear Source, may I please do a reading for them? Okay. Heather, that was probably the fastest reading I think I've ever done for you. Well, I don't know. You probably remember better than I do. And something just moved in my closet. Shouldn't be anything over there. Spirit is here, is what I'm seeing. And they just gave me this giant pile. Just fell right out. So I'm just going to trust it, and I'm just going to continue on, Heather, with your gigantic reading, which is cool with me because thank you. You've been a patron for so long, and you know, literally you're feeding my family. So I'm happy to do this for you. Spirit is here. Whew, okay. Let's do this. Okay, we're going to balance these energies. Let's work together, everybody. Okay. First card, treasure chest card. This is one of my favorite cards in the deck because obviously who doesn't want to see a treasure chest of money, resources, and wealth coming into your life? This is your grand inheritance. Either it's literally inheritance from your family or it is the inheritance of your life, of your soul, of your mission. This is the time when you're going to be inheriting something like land or money or resources or something that you could really use for your life to make yourself feel stable and happy, but also build wealth in relationships with other people by offering them support through your abundance. Then we're seeing the Fool card. So it's like you're going to get this big pile of money, and then you're going to be approaching life like a fool. You're going to be, maybe you've never had this much money, or maybe you've never had this resource before, so you don't really know what to do with it, but that's the grace, that's the bliss of this situation. The blessing, in a way, is the gift. Is that you're going to have this gift and you're not going to know what to do with it, and that's perfectly in alignment. You're going to want to just start fresh and just do whatever you feel guided in the moment. Don't try and sit on your memories of what to do with this thing or what other people do with this thing. Truly come from your heart and be guided. And also you're going to be, seems like you're going to be doing this in a very wise way. You're going to be the King of Swords. You're going to have the clarity and the wisdom and the quick acting, decision-making skills that you need. And it looks like you are reaching a very pinnacle point in your cycle. You are literally fulfilling your destiny with this. And you are being asked, this is the Wheel of Fortune, you're being asked to enjoy your winning Wheel of Fortune moment and move on into your destiny, which is going to begin. Looks like you're going to be beginning a business or a company here with the Three of Pentacles. You're already beginning to create something and give something away to people with this wealth. And you're doing it in such a masterful way that you're going to be embodying the Queen of Pentacles, who is the very best at handling resources and all this stuff that you're going to be receiving. She does it. She does the right thing with it. She's patient with it. She invests it well, and she takes really good care of her things. She's the one that ends up being the richest at the end of the day, the Queen of Pentacles. And I'm also seeing, wow, there really is some actual riches coming in for you. This is a big message. There is now again another messenger of these resources. So after you've got started and you really started with your resources in order to give back and give something back to the community with your resources, you're going to be getting even more. And maybe something you've been waiting a really long time to get. Maybe you thought you'd never get it. That on top of all of this is coming in. So this is an incredible reading. Really excited for you. I don't get cards in this order very often, so please don't take this lightly. I genuinely think that there is a really dope resource that's going to be coming into your life, and it's just going to start piling on. More are going to be coming in, and so please fulfill your destiny, follow your heart like the Fool every day. Just live in the moment and use these resources as you're guided in the moment. Don't try to think about it as much. You know, you have the clear decision-making abilities in those moments that you need to act and get things moving. I'm excited for you. So thank you for being my patron. Thank you for being here. Thank you for opening this opportunity for me to deliver these messages, because they are good news is good to hear all the time. So I'm really excited for you. And yeah, awesome October. I'm getting this vibe for a lot of people. There's a lot of resources and wealth coming in. It is the harvest season here in the Northern Hemisphere, so we are receiving our harvest for sure. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Dear Source, may I please do a reading for the Mind, Body, Spirit complex of Anita. Anita. Okay, we're getting there. Wow. Okay, I just got these cards for the person ahead of you. Welcome to October. Okay, I don't know what I'm dressed as, but 'tis the season. And let's see what you got here. We got the King of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. So first of all, the King of Swords is the King of Air. This is the person you would trust with a knife. This is the person you would trust with a sword. You would know that they're going to act on anyone without a very well thought out and experienced decision. And so this is a person you would trust. You know, these would be the ideal people who would be in law enforcement in a way. So they would be the defenders, the true logical decision makers in an area of a high intense threats or very high intense decision making, quick things that need to be happening, really high stakes, like the leader of a country or the leader of, you know, a SWAT team or something like that. Like the person that you're like, I trust this person's decision with this gun, with this knife, with this country, and you know, with my family, with my car, things like that. Like you trust this person to make good decisions. So that's very big energy that I'm seeing right now for you. And also I'm seeing big destiny energy for you right now. So maybe this is your destiny. Maybe your destiny is to embody this energy. You are the person that we would trust with a sword to make these choices, to make just, wise, quick, clear decisions about life. Maybe that is your destiny, or maybe your destiny is to find this person and then work with them. But either way, this is maybe what you're actualizing right now in some way or some form, and you're being asked to celebrate this and know that this is your time. This is when the wheel spun you and your destiny is being actualized and realized right now. That's the message I see for you this month. I'm wishing you all the very best. And I will see you again next month. Dear Source, may I please do a reading for the Mind, Body, Spirit complex of Amanda. Okay, Amanda, are you ready? I have 2 cards for you this month. Very interesting message for you this month. Very unusual, I would say, these cards together. So let's get into it. Hopefully this is going to make sense to you, because I literally can't even think of a scenario right now what this is going to be. But give me a second. I'm sure it'll pop in my mind. So I'm seeing the King of Cups and the Seven of Swords. Okay, who do we want to start with first? I saw the King first. So the King of Cups is the king of water, the king of emotions, the king of giving a crap, the king of caring, the king who actually cares about his people and who will invest in time, his energy into making the lives of everybody easier and better. And you know, he has a cause. That's what motivates him. It's not wealth, it's not land, it's not being right, it's not conquering, it's his cause. So whatever the cause in his heart is, that's the energy I'm seeing for you. And now I'm also seeing people who potentially are trying to steal your ideas. So maybe you have a cause, maybe you have an idea or something that's coming into your mind, something that's coming into your heart that you're like, I actually want to tell my grandkids that I did this with my time, and because I care about the world, and this is what I'm going to start. I'm going to do these things, even though they're hard, I'm going to do them because I care, and my care and my cause is what motivates me. And maybe those ideas and understandings that you're going to give to the world, someone may try to steal your energy or steal that, you know, potential away from you. They're going to try and take your energy and your ideas. Maybe someone already has. Maybe someone's already trying to take those ideas from you, or whatever it is that you want to give the world. And I just need to tell you that this person has no power to take anything from you. And if they're physically taking stuff from you, remove that person completely from their life. If they're energetically taking things from you, remove that person from your life. You can tell them all you want that that's what you're doing and why, but again, they're going to keep taking probably. That's the thing. So if you don't want to deal with their crap anymore, just remove them, because parasites will stick to you like glue. So don't feed them any more energy because they will have to die and fall off for the most part. And so please, you know, if someone's been stealing from you or whatever, take a stand. Don't do that anymore, because you've got things to do. You have a cause, and you don't have time for people who are going to try and steal your energy. Okay? Okay. That's what I'm seeing from this. And don't steal anyone's stuff either, of course, but I don't suspect that you're doing that. And please, I am grateful to offer this kind of clarity to you during this month. Let me know what you think, of course, and I will see you again next month. Dear Source, may I please do reading for the Mind, Body, Spirit complex of Sam. Wow, Sam, you've got one card. I see it's the Hanging Man card. And yes. Okay, I got you another card. So we've got 2 cards for you this month at least. This is the one that my dog chewed on, because, you know, he's always like, take it easy, Alexis. You're working too hard. You're on your phone too much. So this is the Hanging Man card. So maybe you're feeling like, I need to get something done. I need to do this thing. It needs to happen. It needs to happen. Don't. If you're feeling resistance on what you should be doing right now, and you're like, I need to do something, I need to act, you don't need to, is the message of this. You are strategically holding back your energy and your action and your decisions right now for a reason. You're doing it in a smart way. So maybe you aren't getting all the goodies right now because you aren't indulging right now because you're holding back. Good. This is a good thing. I'm getting good vibes about that. And I believe that you're energetically holding back because you may be busy working through your inner darkness and your inner pain, I should say. Your inner pain. And so your inner pain of mourning losses of relationships. It could be rejection that you received when you were a kid from your peers. It could be rejection you received from your brother or sister. It could be rejection from your family. It could be a death. It could be a rejection from a friend. You know, a relationship that fell over, a relationship, an emotional investment, a cup that fell over. And so it's pouring out. It's no longer there. The cup cannot be refilled. That liquid is gone. And so you need to mourn that loss. And you also need to know what is going on in your life that is good, what relationships that you're taking advantage of and could also be helping you right now through this pain. These are the things that we want you to look at. We want you to remember the good relationships and the good investments that you still are making in your life with relationships to people and so on. So people's pets, parents, all these beautiful things in your life, please do not forget about them. So you're holding back, and it looks like you're also grieving and trying to remember. Okay, so I'm seeing that you're holding back because you possibly are trying to make a decision out of this pain towards these cups that have already fallen over. And so you're holding back because you need to remember and be shown, and you need to grieve and release those things, and you need to be reminded and shown the good cups that are still full, that you can still enjoy and sip on with other people. These good, healthy relationships. I believe that is all for your reading this month. It's a doozy, but it's going to be all right. This heartbreak is going to heal, and there are good relationships in your life, either now or they're coming in and you know they're there, like the logic of them being there is there. So you just need to call them in and hold back until they do arrive in your life. I believe that is it for all of you this month. That is the end of the readings for October. I want to remind you again, if you've made it through this whole video, that I do have a class on October 25th about the Schumann resonances, about the solar weather, about connecting in. There's also going to be a meditation, a group meditation, where we're going to do it as a group exercise to connect in with the earth, to connect in with the cosmic energy, and be the most clear and perfect version of our soul, so we may be clear antennas and be in the harmonic and the symphony of the universe again with clarity. So if that interests you, that information is below this video. I love you all very, very much. I'm wishing you the most magical, fantastic, amazing October and into November, the Libra season, into Scorpio season. And enjoy the divine feminine energy that is here as well. It is the Kali festival the next few days here, so this is a very divine feminine recognition on the planet right now, as well as the end of October is basically where the veil is the thinnest. So in that strength, connect with angelic guides, connect with your passed on loved ones. Use this time of the veil being thin for good, for reaching the beings that are in the other planes of existence that love and care about you, as well as pouring light into the areas of darkness on the planet. So I'm wishing you all the best on that, and I will see you around. Until next time, goodbye.